So this is what it comes down to. Red Line Crew making their return to defend their tag team titles back home where they belong. It was not even a couple months ago that people were saying the Red Line Crew has lost it, that we've lost a couple steps. But as GWO learned the hard way, wrestling is like riding a bike to us. You just don't forget something you've done since you were a child. And this is no different. You see, both of you can sit here and make promises that you're going to whoop our collective asses, and that you're hungry and determined and all this mumbo jumbo. But at the end of the day, it really does not matter. Because me and Dreamer are more than just tag team partners. We are brothers in the flesh. Both of us have known each other for longer than anybody else. Some would venture to say that when I was a rookie he taught me everything I know. We've bled together, we've busted each other open, we've paralyzed each other, we've been through hell and back, but that has only brought us closer together. I would say without a shadow of a doubt that he's the closest I have to a younger brother. But that's beside the point. I think people misconstrued it at the very beginning when we would have our battles as saying, oh, Eric Herrera really does not like Justin Dreamer. Not true. We were just competitive, just like any other sibling rivalry. We both wanted to get the best out of this business. Some would say we took it too far, but shit happens, you know? You make mistakes as a child, and you grow from them. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that had we not done those things, we would not be the people we are today. It's why these tag team titles mean more now. Back then, we were just wrestling for pride and glory. Now, we're actually wrestling for something so much more, because we realize that there's more to life than just wanting more. Wrestling is in our fucking blood, and it will always be. No matter what. It's not just about defending a tag team championship to us. It's about coming home and giving back to the people that cheered us, the people that gave us a roof over our head when we ordinarily didn't have it. I guess Dreamer would be in accordance with me about that we view wrestling as like our house. We view wrestling like it gave stuff to us that we ordinarily wouldn't have. I personally have been wrestling since I was old enough to walk. Wrestling was in my household from the very beginning, and I can't picture myself not doing it, to be quite honest. Flash forward all these years later, and I now have so many students, more notoriously people like Lauren Harris, people like Brandy, Danielle, and Simone, people that are fighting for the world title when I saw them as little kids walk up to my door and say they want me to help them. I'm happy at the end of the day they didn't appreciate me, but now they've learned from the error of their ways. Now Lauren Harris has come all this way to apologize to me, and now she's in the world title scene. Good for her. I'm happy that my own family, my own flesh and blood, is fighting for the world title. But it's not about them right now. It's about us. And right now, we have a title to defend. Right now we have a legacy to defend. What do these tag titles mean to me? A hell of a lot. You know, I could all make up all these speeches about how my dream was to be a champion and all this bullshit, but it gets tiresome after a while. Nobody will believe it at this point, but This goes way beyond just the dream of being the best. Dreamers are the closest I got to a little brother. Being able to hold these championships at the biggest stage with my little brother. I'm still trying to pinch myself to see if I'm still dreaming. Pun intended. But at the end of the day, we're here. We're defending these titles in front of a sold out crowd. How much more can we want? This is better than anything we have ever witnessed. And I'm ready to give back. Back then, I was just wrestling for pride and joy. Now I'm a grown man. I come back to this company as a father. Tell me, can it get any better than this? I don't think so. I don't think it can. When it comes down to it, these fans deserve better, and they will get better. They're going to see a much more mature person, much more mature wrestler than they've ever seen in their lives. But I will leave it up to them to be the judge, you know. I mean, there's only so much I can tell you that you won't already see. I'm not a man of much words. I'm not going to sit here and waste your time and tell you a big giant speech of why I'm better than you, because that's never been me. What I would rather do is go out there and wrestle. What I would rather do is prove it in the stage where it matters. I've never been a man of much words. I'm sure it's cost me lots of times, but oh well. That I was the Iceman before there was an Iceman. I don't care for words. My language is broken bones and scattered blood. That's my language. It's been my language since I wrestled from carnivals to high school gyms. Anything I could find. Not because I wanted to make money, but it's everything I've ever known. Have you ever known what it's like to wrestle in front of high school gyms? Wrestling for free? Walking out there and challenging people in the school to fight in the ring? Doesn't matter if I don't get paid. It doesn't matter. All that matters to me is that this is where I belong. I don't see myself leaving this. I've tried many times, but thankfully my family has snapped me out of it. Every time I look into those eyes of my little child, I know what's my reason for existing. It's not because I want to make money, or because I want to be better than someone. I have someone to take care of. I have someone to be a role model to. I'm a father now and I've grown up. And that's more than enough for me. I'm sure that's not gonna get into your head and make you and convince you that I'm good enough to win the match, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm not here to win a presidential election. I'm here to whoop some ass. That's what I'm gonna do. So prepare yourselves, because calling us out only opened up Pandora's box. And you know what they say, be careful what you ask for, because it just might happen. Well, we're back. And this time, we're not letting go of those titles anytime soon. You better be ready to elevate your game to a level it's never been before. I'm not Lauren Harris. I'm not Ashley. I'm Eric Herrera. I'm the hardcore messiah. I am the outcast of society. Injuring me doesn't end me. Neither does busting me open. I've been through hell and back. I will do anything to walk out of that building with those titles around my waist. Time is money, and I'm not wasting my time on you. So you best believe it's time for war. It's time to end it. Believe the hype. I don't need no introduction.